First off, we have some tiny aeroplanes for Aeronautica Imperialis. It appears to be a new boxed set called the Skies of Fire, but it includes two factions. First we can see here is more Imperials for the Imperial Navy, which has inside two Valkyries, which look absolutely incredible. They look a lot like my 40k Valkyries actually, and three of the Voss pattern Lightning Strike Fighters, which also look amazing. I'm looking forward to getting hold of these ones myself because I want to paint those to match all my other inferior Imperial Navy planes. Moving on, there's also the Tau faction in the set, which is a new faction for Aeronautica Imperialis. I think it's the well, it is the first Xenos faction, the Tau Empire Aircast. And those blue planes there look absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, I think. But all this is included in this, the Skies of Fire box, which includes everything you need to play, and all the Imperial aircraft included can be combined with your existing Imperial Navy fleet. So that answers my question. And if you think the weaponry of the Tau is deadly on the ground, wait until you see the Tau aircraft. Apparently most of the aircraft for the Tau have railguns and missile pods with unlimited ammo, which sounds a bit good. There's a new campaign book coming out. This one is called the Terrace Air War, along the same sort of lines as the Rinsworld campaign, which looks pretty damn good. I'm looking forward to get a look inside that. After that, we had some Necromunda minis shown, and they are Goliath Gangers. These first ones here, this large chap on that we can see now is known as a Stimmer, an over-muscled brute wielding massive weapons as though they're mere playthings. Look a lot like a space marine outside of his armour to me. Really like the details on those skull shoulder pads. The other one has got, are they flashing lights on his shoulders? I'm not 100% sure, but they do look incredible. And then apparently on the opposite end of the spectrum are the Forgeborn, prospects trying to prove their worth to the gang by undertaking the most dangerous missions. I assume these are the Necromunda Juves. I'm not sure, but there's a set of 4 of those there, and they do look absolutely wonderful. The young lady at the bottom there reminds me a lot of Zarya from Overwatch, if you understand that reference. There's a new book coming out for Necromunda, all about Goliath, which apparently digs deep and exploring their might makes right culture and offers new options for every level of play. It looks like quite a thick book there on the spine. The House of Change is The House of Chains is a huge update for Goliath gangs, including house alliances, unique scenarios, themed terrain features, and even slave of Ogryn gangs. Yeah, Ogryns, that's going to be awesome in Necromunda. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. And then moving on, we have possibly my favourite new models, an Adeptus Titanicus Horus Heresy box set, a new one, which comprises of the rulebook, dice, accessories, and another new force, this time comprised of 2 Reaver Titans, 2 Warhound Titans, and 2 Cerastus Knights, which is good because I don't have any of those, so I can just buy that, and there we go. You could split this box with a friend perhaps, as there's another mirror match, just like the Grandmaster edition from, was it last year or the year before? I can't even remember when it was now. Yeah, so this looks like a damn good box. Probably a better value box than Grandmaster Edition to get you into the game, as you get a little bit more variety there. 3 units of difference instead of 2. Next up is the new Titan being released. It's the Adeptus Titanicus version of the Warhammer 40k version of the Warbringer Nemesis Titan, which is a completely new class to Adeptus Titanicus that punches way above its weight, armed with a truly massive back-mounted Quake cannon so large it distorts the proportions of the entire upper torso. Literally a massive cannon on legs with a head. Comes equipped with an arm-mounted volcano cannon and laser blaster, and apparently these weapons are interchangeable with the Reaver Titan kit for maximum versatility. Moving on, a lot of people seem to have missed this bit, that they have brought out, or are bringing out rather, a new scenery box set, the Manufactory Imperialis box, which contains barrels, cranes, armoured containers, and the like. An assortment of pipelines, generators, and silos. And those cranes look absolutely awesome, and those tiny little containers there, they look amazing. Really looking forward to getting hold of some of these just to paint up. I'm not sure if those rounded buildings are in it. I assume they are the silos, so I'm going to assume they are in the set. And there's a new book coming out for Adeptus Titanicus, a new campaign book, which is known as Shadow and Iron. And apparently this details the Crusade of Iron following the betrayal at Calth, expanding on the background for various legions. Interestingly, it has the rules for the Psi Titans of Ordo Sinister, some more Night Houses and Maniples, some narrative missions and campaigns. So I'm looking forward to getting hold of this one purely to see that Ordo Sinister stuff.